In this video, we do a beach cleanup, conduct some interviews of both the reef project and the school, and then finally we go on a night dive. A lot of people that choose to stay here, they work Monday through Thursday on the various projects, but then they get Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off to travel around, like in organized groups to do epic scuba diving and stuff in the areas. So it's kind of a ghost town here, but we stayed back because we're gonna do this night dive in a wreck tonight, so we're really excited about that. Whoever was still here this morning though, we got a group together and we did a beach cleanup. So we cleaned up the beaches, or Big Blue Ocean cleanup, and 10 waste challenge, so definitely look them up. And because there's a recycling center, we are now taking everything that we found to the recycling center where it will be washed and picked through and recycled. On this particular beach, stuff's been really pounded by the ocean into really tiny pieces. You don't get a lot of big trash here, but the trash that does wash up, you can kind of tell has been banged around for a long time or just been baking in the sun, because literally when you pick it up, it's so brittle, it just kind of shatters, the plastic just. And so that kind of lets you know it's been out there a long time. It's hard to pick up. If an animal goes to eat it, you know, it's just gonna break up in their body, get stuck and wedged in there, who knows. Recycling army with me now as we walk through the village to go to the recycling center. Right here. All right, so right behind me is their wash station. So all the trash picked up or that comes here gets washed before anyone picks through it and separates it into what can be recycled and what cannot be recycled. And unfortunately, what cannot be recycled, there is no like official dump here or waste management. So they burn it every night, which of course is not good for your health. But that's the only way that they can control the problem. So another reason why you should just not use single-use plastic, because there's places like this that don't have any kind of organization to manage it. So they burn it and they inhale all of that smoke every day, every age group, and it's not good for you. So I'm actually feeling really bad myself. My nasal cavities are really dry, my throat is really dry. I had a headache and some slight nausea the other day and refused to go to dinner, and I didn't really know why. Smoke is definitely an allergen to anyone, but it definitely provokes me. So I feel the pain. Diapers do wash up on the beach, and I'm glad we have those gloves once again, because we pick them up. Soggy diapers, crusty diapers, all the diapers.
Playing with trash isn't always the funnest thing, but
funnest? It's not the most fun thing.
It's not the most fun thing, but I don't even want to touch my face right now.
We enjoy it. It gives our life purpose. This is Kyle, and we're at North Bali Reef Conservation, and I've been here all week, and he's been showing me the ropes on what they do here with their projects and restoring the reef.
So I'm Kyle from the North Bali Reef Conservation team. I've been here for 2 years now, so I'm gonna show you a little bit around our project, see what's going on.
All right, perfect, let's go. So here we are with some of the structures that they use to rebuild the reef.
So the reason we're making these structures is because the area of reef directly out in front of us, in the past it was destroyed and degraded to a point where it's just basically sand on the bottom. So in these sandy areas it's really, it's almost barren. There's very little fish, there's very little, or no coral can grow there. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to add these structures to allow the reef to naturally recolonize and grow.
Which I saw today, and that was pretty exciting. I did not know what to expect, but it was really exciting to see the schools of fish hanging out with your protection, you know, that you put down there.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So the logic behind this is that these structures are going to be the base point for the reef to regrow. So where it's sandy, any coral polyps that are trying to settle and grow from there, they almost get buffeted by the sand. They don't have this nice strong anchoring point. So we're trying to add this. That would start the reef. What we're trying to do is we're trying to put this bare material in for the coral polyps to naturally sort of settle on and grow from. So to make that as best as possible, we make our structures really, really rough. So that was a great example of a rough structure, where it's got lots of little places for a coral polyp to sort of settle on and grow. You can hide in these tiny little cracks. It's less likely to get eaten by fish.
So the coral polyps, they're like microscopic. They're tiny, so they need tiny little places
Yeah.
to hide in the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see a lot of our structures have got little caves or tunnels, or they've got high walls, and fish can either hide inside or around the structures. So the fish are always looking for this protective space. Either they're hiding from predators, not trying to get eaten, or they're hiding from the current to try and conserve their energy. So they're always looking for protective space.
Nice. I didn't ever think about the fish needing to like hide from the current and take a break.
Yeah. If you imagine trying to swim against the current all day, every day, you're going to use so much energy.
All right, so now we're kind of in the construction zone. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. This is where the magic happens.
Yes, it really is. I've come over here and gotten plenty of loads of water, the concrete mixture.
Yeah.
Maybe tell us about the mixture.
So what we do is we take this building sand we've got, we add some cement, just normal building cement, and then we also add some calcium. So the calcium's added just to try and promote coral's growth. So we mix this all up and we add some water, and then we'll bring it over to our building area where we've got our teams of local fishermen and our volunteers working together to turn this cement mixture into a beautiful artificial reef structure.
Yes.
So the fishermen have sort of like a rota, or whoever's, you know, free during the day, come and help out. Both parts of the program are really integral. We couldn't run the program without local fishermen, and we also couldn't run the program without volunteers.
I was gonna say I really enjoyed the people that were helping me, and I've been learning how to count to 10.
Yeah.
And I'll say good morning and good afternoon, and that's been really fun to do while you're working.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's great conversation and educational, like you were saying. And another thing is, I think there's a lot of team building skills that happen here.
Yeah.
Because there's many different peoples from different countries all over the world, and we work together for this one goal, restoring the reef. So that was really cool too.
Yeah, actually, I think people learn a lot about communication when they're here, because it's very difficult to, especially to work in a team where somebody doesn't speak the same language as you. You gotta work around that. You gotta find different ways to communicate, and you still gotta, get your point across.
And everyone is really happy here too.
Yeah.
It's a very happy country, very inviting. The food's been amazing. Everything's amazing, and it's got this very chill vibe as well too. There's not a rush at anything. You've got like your morning job and your afternoon job, and there's big breaks in between.
Well, that's what volunteering's about. You're not here to work. It's not like some kind of summer work camp. You're here to help out, and you're here to have a good time. We don't want to push you to do anything you don't want to do. We're just trying to sort of inspire you to do what you do want to do.
It's great. I've learned a lot here, and it's been very enjoyable. Let's go see how they're deployed and go check out the boats.
Nice one.
So we're here on the beach, and we did this morning. We deployed our reefs.
Every week we're deploying the structures that we made from the previous week, and so that involves dig them out the ground. We carry them all the way over here to the beach, and then eventually onto the boat, and then a fisherman will take it out to our deployment area. We'll drop it off the side, and then the next day we'll go in diving and fix them underwater.
I was just gonna say, they looked so heavy.
Yeah.
I filmed that part. I was being a wuss, but Sarah, she got in there, and sometimes it takes 3 people. There's this long, what would you call it? Long bamboo.
Yeah, bamboo.
It's long bamboo, and one person in the front, one person in the back, and the structure in the middle, and they hang it, and they walk through the sand and the rocks, so it's not even like a sturdy ground. It looks difficult.
It is difficult. It's not easy.
And it was the first thing that we did in the morning. We did it before breakfast, before it got hot.
Yeah.
We rallied, and then we ate afterwards.
Yeah, then we earned our breakfast. Yeah.
Yes, we did. So here's the structures, and then we roll them out and put them on a boat similar to this.
So this is actually our deployment boat, recently made. And we basically just put it on top of the boat. We can maybe deploy 5 or 6 structures per time. We put them on the boat, the fishermen take them out, and drop them off.
Yeah, I was gonna say we did like 3 or 4 trips.
Yeah, we did quite a few. We had quite a lot of structures to deploy that time. It was good.
Yeah.
Different from the week before.
It was really good. So the following day we went out and we did a shore dive and went and found our structures and we took our fins off so we could walk across the ground.
It's
with
not
our...
normal diving. No.
It's not. You were right. Whatever weight you wear on your belt, add some.
Yeah.
Because you float. It's weird. You don't think that you would, but you float.
Yeah, so we try and stack our structures on top of each other. And that is even more protective space like I was talking about earlier. This height really adds great space, especially for fish to hide behind. It's making a big long wall that gives space either side, and also because our structures have got legs, it's got space in each level. So it's loads and loads of space for fish to inhabit, and they seem to really like that. They like the tall structures.
Yeah. All right, well thank you, Kyle. Thank you so much. I had so much fun here. I really did.
It's been a pleasure to have you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hello everyone. We're here with Ketut Desujana Mahartana. He is the founder of the North Bali Reef Conservation. Ketut, this place is incredible. Like everything about this place is amazing. It's touched me in a way that words can't even express. And what you're doing here is just incredible. And we just want to talk about where it all started and how it all began. You mentioned to me the school was first opened in 2008. This school here. And now we have 3 schools and the Reef Conservation Program and the Sea Turtle Restoration Program as well. And it's just incredible. So where did it all begin? What made you, inspired you to start everything?
Okay. It started in 2008 when I found there are some kids in this area that struggle to go to the school because of the financial problems. So the parents cannot afford the school cost. So it came up with an idea to support them by looking for the sponsorship for them. At the beginning, we didn't plan to make a volunteering program, so only to help the students so they're able to go to the school.
Yeah, just sponsorships.
Yeah, just only sponsorship.
Okay.
After that, because the sponsor came here and then see the students, they taught our students English and computer, and they gave us some idea how we can get the international people to come along to help them. Yeah. So that's how we started the volunteering program. Yeah.
Amazing. And then since then you added 2 more schools, so there's 3 schools now. And about how many students?
In total we have about 400 students.
400 students.
Yeah, in 3 schools.
In 3 schools. And then 2 years ago you started the conservation program. Tell me how that came to be.
So we had some volunteers who came here a few years ago, and one of them, named Zach Box from Kingdom.
Yes.
He really wanted to do something related to the environment. So he gave me this idea, I really want to do something for the ocean.
Yes.
So that we started the program, the conservation program, which we can restore and then conserve our reef, and also we starting the turtle conservation program.
Actually seeing the progress in person and diving down and looking at the progress, that really struck home for me. That meant, man, it's incredible.
Yeah. Well, but actually the story of this conservation program started because long time ago the reef here was really good because of the sustainable fishing ways.
Yes.
Like they're using bombs, cyanide,
dynamite fishing.
So this corals broken.
Yes.
It's like karma. So now our generation now need to rebuild again what our ancestors did in the past.
Yeah.
So we just rebuild now to make the reefs healthy again by making the artificial reef structures.
Yes.
So yeah.
So those fishing practices have no longer go on. So with this program, you're also educating the local villagers.
You're right. Yeah.
On discontinuing those practices.
So one of our program is educating the local fishermen how to fish sustainably. So not using the dynamite again, not fishing on the coral, but also more further. Yes. So the coral must be healthy, must be secure, because the ecosystem must be running healthy there, and then support them to get more fish generally.
How big is Tianyar? This fishing village?
Tianyar is quite big. The population here about 5,000-6,000 people living here.
Okay.
And mostly of them live in the coastal area, or they are fishermen.
Yeah.
And also, that's why we really need this program to support this area.
Yeah.
So this is
If
like
the reef's gone,
exactly,
then
yeah.
the food's gone,
Exactly,
and how do
yeah.
you stay? How you can't stay? Like,
You're right. Yeah. As you know, Bali relies on tourism. So by giving them lessons from now, we want to make sure they able to get a better job in the future related to the ocean. So we would like to make this area as a marine protected area, which is, we hope that in the future this area could be a nice place, nice spot for people to come to diving and snorkeling.
Yes.
So we're going to be provide more, possibility of work, jobs, income for the local people, including our students in the future.
Yes. Well, it's incredible. I'm super excited to see where it goes from here. Just seeing that the coral and the reefs under the water, and seeing how much progress you have already made.
Yeah.
I'm like, it gives me chills. It's incredible.
All right, well, next part of today is to go on a wreck dive. So our ride is here, and we're just gonna jump in our suits and then get on the road and do our night dive in a wreck. And just like that, we're all ready, and it's off for a night dive.
We're going to a wreck. We're gonna find some cool, predatory fish. We're gonna have these giant groupers following us around.
The giant groupers.
Some sharks. Who knows? We see anything.
Aliens. I'm hoping for underwater aliens. I do like it during night dives when everything lights up. And there are supposed to be really, really giant fish like groupers inside the wreck, and some like blackfin reef sharks. And yeah, this reef is supposed to be really, really alive. So looking forward to it, and we're gonna head out. Thanks for watching another video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.